because most of them are very unusual, and they'll give you a lot of tips and about cultures and places and things like that. Don't miss out. On the 12th at 4 o'clock, we are having a very, very special session, which is on grandpas, which is to do with grandpas. It's called Glorious Grandpas. I think you guys should not miss it, because that's again one of a kind session. So please go online, check it out and register for it, so that you don't miss out on that session. Okay. 12th evening, 4 o'clock. It's called Glorious Grandpas. It's a wonderful session which you just wouldn't want to miss. Okay, so without going any further, I would like to hand this over to Kamal. Now, Kamal is a Spanish teacher, and she's going to be taking us through a today very, very basic session of Spanish. She's just going to tell us a little bit of vocabulary and very basic sentences that we might need just to start off with some Spanish. Okay, so I'm going to hand it over to her. And Kamal, thank you so much for accepting to take this class with us. And we're all looking forward to speaking a little bit of Spanish. Yeah.
Thank you. Hello, everybody. So,
hello.
I am Kamal. I have been teaching Spanish since the past. I've been teaching Spanish since the past 7 years. I had taught in an international school also, but now I'm doing it privately. So, I would like to introduce and tell you all something about Spain. So Spain is the Kingdom of Spain. It's the second largest country in the European Union after France. It's a home of world's second most widely spoken language. Spanish is the second most widely spoken language in the world. And one fact you all should know, that Spanish people live longer. And the Spanish people, they love to chill out. They enjoy
So why is
taking
it that they live longer, Kamal? What is the reason behind it?
Because they like to chill out. They have a lot of fun. They have a lot of fun festivals.
Right.
Like they have the Tomatina festival,
Uh-huh.
festival, which they have in August. There they throw around 1 lakh 50,000 tomatoes over there on each other, and they just enjoy it. Like we would not even think about, throwing one tomato over here.
Right.
They just love to chill out. They like to take things very easy for them. Like they have a lot of festival, not only Tomatina. They have another festival called San Fermin, which they have the bulls chasing.
Yeah, that's quite a famous one, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
But and it's like quite dangerous also, right?
You've seen
It's
it in the movie.
dangerous, yeah, but some people enjoy it. Like, I mean, it's all depends on each individual.
Right.
So that was about Spain. So now I'll tell you about Spanish. Spanish is the second most spoken language in the world, but Spanish is very phonetic. It means the way you're writing it, you have to pronounce it the same way, and when you're pronouncing it, you'll know how to spell it. So it has a very phonetic writing system. When you look at it, you'll know how to pronounce it, and you'll know how to spell it also. So it's very easy. Spanish is one of the easiest language to learn after English. So if you're a native English speaker, learning Spanish will be easier than learning other languages because they share the same alphabet. And Spanish has a straightforward pronunciation system. Then Spanish has been introduced by many other languages. Latin was the first, Latin was the main influence. Then Arabs invaded Spain and it adopted a lot of the Arabic words. So around 4,000 Spanish words are related to Arabic now. So now we come to the basic phrases. Will I be able to share the document here?
Yes, you can. You can share the screen. I've already made you the co-host, so you can just share the screen.
Okay, I'll open that document. So this is the way we greet in Spanish. If you meet somebody in the morning, you would say buenos dias. That also means hello, or it is good morning. Then you meet somebody in the afternoon, you would say buenas tardes. Like now I've met you all in the afternoon, so I would greet you all as buenas tardes.
So I think we will ask them to pronounce it after you, right? Like maybe a good
Yeah, let
morning,
me
good
finish like
afternoon.
the first greetings, like buenos dias, buenas tardes, and buenas noches, and then
Okay.
they can pronounce it.
Okay.
So this was buenos dias, that is good morning. Buenas tardes, that's good afternoon. And buenas noches, that's good night. When you're going to sleep, you would tell them good night. So buenas tardes is also used for good evening and good afternoon. So now you all can try pronouncing buenos dias.
Buenos dias.
Buenos días.
Buenos
Buenos
dias.
dias.
días. Buenos días.
Tardes.
Buenos días.
Buenas tardes. Buenos
So
noches.
buenos in the
Buenas
morning.
tardes.
Buenos días.
Buenas
Buenas tardes.
Buenas tardes.
Buenas noches.
Buenas tardes.
Buenas
Buenas noches.
Why
Noches.
is there an I before B?
There is no
Buenos.
I. No, this is buenos dias because this dia is masculine. So that's why this is OS. This
No,
becomes
no, no, no. Kamal, before the B, there is some kind of an exclamation mark.
Oh yeah,
pulled
yeah,
up.
yeah. Yeah, yeah. Spanish has an upside down exclamation and an upside down question mark. So that is
Oh.
there in the Spanish language, which I forgot to tell you all when I was talking about Spanish. Sorry. So whenever there's a
So when
question,
that's
you
supposed
see
to
an
be?
upside down.
Well, this upside down exclamation is what is it actually?
It is they place it just this. They place it just to know that this is an exclamation.
So it's upside down exclamation before the
It's
word.
an
is
upside
it?
down exclamation. Even when there's a question, there would be an upside down question mark before the sentence.
Before the sentence, not after.
Yes, because sometimes their sentences they start with a verb and it is a question. It doesn't have a question word, so that's why they have that question in the start of the sentence.
Okay. Buenos días. Good morning. Buenos tardes.
So everybody got this buenos dias, buenas tardes, and buenas noches.
Yeah.
Buenas noches. Yes.
So when you meet somebody, you would say hola, and the H is
Hola.
silent. Hola, the H is silent. So you would say hola. You can see the pronunciation I've written here. It's hola. And if you want to say bye, you would say ciao.
Oh, ciao.
So hola is hello and ciao is bye. But H is silent. Just remember that. So now can you all pronounce hola and ciao?
Hola, ciao.
Hola,
Hola.
chao. Hola, chao.
Hola.
Hola,
Chao.
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 Hola,
When you want to say
chao.
goodbye, you can also say adios. You
Yeah,
either say
adios.
adios or you say ciao.
Okay. Hasta luego.
Adios. Don't go down. We are still doing here.
Yeah,
I heard someone
adios.
say hasta la vista. Don't say that right now.
En favor.
Adios. You can see this accent on the O. They have accent on some of their letters, on some of their vowels. That is when they want to put stress on that letter. Now, if I say adios, you can say I'm putting stress on the O because there's an accent on the O.
Yeah.
So that's why there's adios. Can you all pronounce this? Adios.
Adios.
Very good.
Adios.
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 Adiós.
Very good.
Adiós.
Adios.
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 Yes. Then in this por favor, the V is a B sound. Por favor means please. You can see the V is a B sound. So you'd say por favor. Will you all pronounce this? Por favor.
Por
V-
favor.
Por
Por
favor.
favor.
Por favor.
Por favor.
The V is a B sound. Por favor.
Por favor.
V is pronounced like a B.
The Bengalis do.
Yeah. Okay. Por favor.
Por favor.
Then even when they are leaving, when they say, before saying ciao and adios, they would say hasta la vista or hasta luego. Hasta la vista is see you till we meet again. Again, here the H is not pronounced. So it's hasta la vista. That is see you till we meet again. Hasta luego is see you later. So before you say adios or ciao, you would say this. Would you all try saying hasta la vista and hasta luego?
Hasta
Don't
la
pronounce the
vista.
H.
Hasta luego.
Hasta la vista.
Hasta luego.
Hasta
Hasta la vista. Hasta luego.
Hasta la vista.
luego.
Hasta luego. Hasta luego. Hasta la vista. Hasta luego.
Very good.
Luego.
Then this is hasta pronto. When you're going to see someone very soon, then you would say hasta pronto. See you soon.
Hasta pronto, right?
Yes.
Hasta pronto.
Hasta pronto.
Now on N, you can see this curve. This is another accent. So this is a near sound.
Yeah.
So this would be a near sound. So you would pronounce it as hasta mañana.
Hasta
Hasta
mañana.
mañana. That is see you tomorrow.
Hasta mañana.
Hasta mañana.
Yes, very good.
Hasta mañana.
Very good.
Hasta mañana.
Hasta
Hasta
mañana.
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 Hasta mañana.
Hasta mañana.
Hasta mañana.
Gracias.
Hasta mañana.
Gracias is thank you. Gracias.
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 Thank you. And if you want to say thank you very much, you would say muchas gracias. So first say gracias, then say muchas gracias.
Gracias.
Muchas gracias.
Muchas gracias.
Gracias.
Muchas gracias.
Then when somebody tells you thank you, you would say welcome, you're welcome. So de nada. De nada.
De nada.
De nada.
What is that? De nada.
De nada.
De nada.
De nada.
Oh, what happened here?
De nada.
You're welcome.
Yes, and this welcome is when you want to welcome somebody to your place.
Oh,
So this is bienvenidos.
okay.
In French also it is bienvenue. Welcome.
Yeah. French is very similar to Spanish.
Yeah.
But French is not so phonetic like Spanish. Spanish, the way you pronounce it, the same way you write it.
Italian is quite different.
Yeah. So you all say bienvenidos?
Bienvenidos.
Bienvenidos. Bienvenidos.
Bienvenidos.
So we meet in the afternoon. What do you say?
Hasta
Buenas tardes.
Buenas
Buenas
tardes.
tardes.
Very good.
Buenas tardes.
If I want to say, if I'm meeting you tomorrow, what would I say?
Hasta
hasta
mañana.
mañana.
Hasta
Hasta
mañana.
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 And if you want to say
Mañana.
bye or goodbye,
Adios.
Adios.
Ciao. Ciao.
adios, ciao.
Ciao.
Now, if you want to say sorry, you would say lo siento. That means I'm sorry. Lo siento.
Lo siento.
Lo
You all say
siento.
lo 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 siento.
And how would you say thank you?
Gracias.
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 Thank you very much.
Muchas gracias.
Muchas
Muchas gracias.
And if I say please,
Por
Por
favor.
favor.
Por favor.
Por favor.
por
Por favor.
favor,
Por favor, please.
por favor.
Por favor.
Very good. Now, if you want to say excuse me or pardon me, you would say con permiso, disculpe, or
Con
perdón.
permiso.
Con permiso.
Con permiso, perdón, or disculpe. They use disculpe more in Spain.
Is it disculpe or disculpe?
Disculpe.
Perdón. Disculpe.
Con permiso, perdón, and disculpe. Again, you can see here there's an accent on the O, so you would put stress on this. It's perdón.
Perdón. Con
Can you all say
permiso.
con permiso, perdón, and
Perdón.
disculpe?
Con
Disculpe.
permiso. Perdón. Disculpe.
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 Con permiso.
Disculpe.
Disculpe. Perdón. Excuse me.
Con permiso. Perdón. Disculpe. Disculpe, you call it.
Disculpe, yes, disculpe.
Disculpe.
Vamos.
So now if you want somebody to come with you, or you are a group who wants to go together, somewhere you all want to go out. So you tell them, vamos, let's go. It's vamos. V is a burr sound again.
Vamos.
Vamos.
Can you all say vamos?
Can you
Vamos.
slowly
Vamos.
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 You all must have heard como estás. Here you can see the ulta question mark, the upside down question mark.
¿Cómo está usted?
Como estás. First I'm doing this because como estás is when you, this is informal. So you would say como estás. You would ask someone como estás. How are you? This is informal. You can ask anyone, your friends or anybody, any small person. Como está usted is informal. You add usted, like how we say aap in in Hindi. So usted is like aap. So como está usted we add when you want to say to somebody who's elderly or in a respected position. So como estás? Can you all say como estás first?
Como estás?
Estás.
¿Cómo estás?
¿Cómo estás?
¿Cómo estás?
¿Cómo estás?
Now, ¿cómo está usted?
¿Cómo está
¿Cómo
usted?
está usted?
¿Cómo
¿Cómo
estás?
está usted? ¿Cómo
One
está
thing, ma'am,
usted?
what does formal and informal means?
Estás is informal. That is like you say, "Aap kaise hain?" That is for "Tu kaisi hai?"
Acha.
That is
Okay.
informal.
Thank you.
And
Okay.
"Como está usted" is when you say "Aap kaise hain?" That's formal.
¿Cómo está usted?
Usted.
But for the reply for both of this would be "Estoy bien, gracias." ¿Y tú? That means I am fine, thank you. And you? And if you're asking usted, then you would, that usted would say "Y usted?" I've not written the meaning over here. Wait. Estoy bien is I am fine. Gracias is thank you. Y tú is and you. Or y usted is and up. So I'll write down the meaning here.
You used to take the groups now for traveling. Because I've been with you,
Who?
Manju. Then we went to Spain.
Okay.
Selico and all with Paropkar.
I don't remember. I don't know. So the reply to "Cómo estás" and "Cómo está usted" would be "Estoy bien, gracias." ¿Y tú? Or "Y usted?" Would you all be able to say such a long sentence? You all can break it up. Say "Estoy bien," then say "Gracias."
Bien, gracias.
¿Y tú? Or
Estoy
"Y
bien.
usted?"
Gracias.
¿Y tú, usted?
¿Y
¿Y tú? Or "Y usted." If you're asking usted, then you would say "Y usted." That means you're asking "and you?" How are you? Then there's "¿Qué tal?" How is it going?
Huh?
¿Qué tal?
What's that?
Here. Next to "¿Cómo estás?" ¿Qué tal?
Yeah.
How is it going? So you would say "bien." Bien, muy bien means it's going good, or it's going very good, or it's going bad. Mal, muy mal. Más o menos. Okay, okay. So first you all say "¿Qué tal?"
¿Qué tal? ¿Qué tal?
¿Qué tal?
¿Qué tal?
So the reply to that would be "bien" or "muy bien."
Bien. Muy bien.
The
Bien.
Y when it comes, why this is a E sound here, muy bien, why this is a E sound? Because the Y when it comes at the end of the sentence, or if it's only Y, then it has a E sound. So this is a E. Y tú and muy bien also has a E sound over here.
Bien,
If
muy
it's in the
bien.
start of the sentence, a Y, if it's in the start or in the middle of the sentence, it would have a Y sound. Otherwise, a Y has a E sound. So bien, muy bien. Everyone said bien, muy bien.
Bien, muy bien. Bien, muy bien.
Muy bien.
Then
Mal,
mal, muy mal,
muy
más
mal.
o menos.
Mal, muy mal.
Mal,
Más o menos.
Muy mal.
muy mal, más o menos.
So this is O is or. Más o menos. That
Más o
means
menos.
bad, very bad, or okay, okay.
Más o
More or
menos.
less.
Or you can
Maso
even say
mein followed by-
regular. You can also say regular. Regular in English we say. That same thing you can say in Spanish. Means regular means it's the same thing is going on. It's just regular. Everyone said mal, muy mal, más o menos.
Mal, muy
Mal,
mal,
muy mal,
más o
más o
menos.
Más o menos.
Then there's C,
Mal, muy mal, más y más.
más o menos.
Más o menos.
Then C, this has also got an accent. This accent is called a tilde. This accent over here, this is called a tilde. But you all don't tense about that. You all can just remember it as an accent. So the C with an accent on it on the I, it means yes. And there's another C without the accent that means if. I'm just telling you all don't need to remember so much. How much you all remember, it's fine. Because it's a fun class. You don't have to stress. You all will learn, you all will pick it up. Yes?
For okay, we'll say the full thing, más o menos.
Yes, más o menos for okay or yeah. Más o menos is like you say okay, okay. So C with an accent is yes and no is no only in Spanish. So this you all can say C and no.
C.
No.
No.
Sí, no.
No.
So if I ask you, ¿Cómo estás? How would you reply?
Mal,
Muy bien.
más o menos.
Gracias.
No, how would you reply for ¿Cómo estás?
Estoy bien.
Estoy
Gracias.
bien,
¿Y tú?
gracias. ¿Y tú? ¿Y usted?
Usted.
Estoy bien, gracias.
Estoy bien.
gracias.
Estoy bien. This is a E sound. Estoy bien, gracias.
Estoy bien, gracias.
Bien,
और
bien.
mal más
tú,
no
usted.
más. और mal más o menos.
No. This you don't have to say now. Are you feeling bad? Are you very bad? No.
No.
Only when you're feeling bad, very bad, or you're okay. Others you're fine. You have to say estoy bien, gracias, y tú, and you. And I'll say I'm also bien, gracias.
Why you say y tú? Why?
And you, we ask, like that person is asking you, how are you? So you're saying I'm fine, thank you, and you're asking that person. Itu, you're asking that person, and you, how are you? We don't repeat the entire this question again.
What is
We
you
just say
said then?
So usted is up. That's
Okay.
formal. That's for
Okay.
formal.
That's for formal. Okay.
So E2
Thank
is
you.
you're asking that person como estás instead of repeating this entire question again. We just say E2.
Then we use either we use E2 or we use usted.
Yes. Yes.
Right.
And mal, muy mal, or más o menos is when something is not good, when something is bad, very bad. Más o menos is when things are okay. So that is, I'm, yeah.
Below that estoy bien, graciano, can you
Yeah.
write like similar, pronunciation, how you have written in the other cases?
Okay, I'm not written in that.
So that, because that E2, no, you cannot remember. You, like when we can read the sentence earlier, in the earlier case, como estás, yeah, there.
Okay.
It's easy to remember, no? Hindi में तू तू कैसी है? उस्ताद मतलब जो respectable है.
It is an ulta question mark and why? So I don't understand what it means. When
No,
I'm
ulta
trying to
question
say.
mark, I told you it comes in a question. Like how there was a ulta exclamation mark in an exclamation. So in a question, ulta question mark will come in the start of the sentence and end of the sentence.
It's a combination of Urdu and Hindi, no?
Hindi, na, I don't know how to write over here. I'm very bad with Hindi.
No, you have written earlier case, how you read KOH, MOH, AY, STA.
Understood.
That's what I'm saying. You write over here for this sentence also.
Okay, I'll write it. Wait. Just give me 2 seconds.
Correct. Estoy bien gracious. Y tú, you said. Right.
Now it's easy.
Yeah, now it's easy. So, you know, when we read the first sentence is in Spanish, second is the pronunciation, and last is the English meaning of that sentence.
Yes.
Perfect.
I mean, yeah.
Perfect.
So Y becomes E when the sentence ends or begins.
No, the Y becomes an E sound when it's at the end of the word, or if it's only Y, then it's and, which is a E sound. Only Y is and in Spanish.
Okay.
And that's a E sound. And if it's at the end of the word, it's a E sound. But if it's in the start of the word or the middle of a word, it would not be a E sound. It would be a Y sound, a Y sound.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you is gracious.
What is welcome? What is welcome in Spanish? Now you all should tell me thank you in Spanish and I will say welcome in Spanish. Yes.
Dos.
Welcome is de nada.
De nada.
De nada.
De nada.
De nada.
Gracias and big. Gracias and de nada.
Ni nada.
De nada.
If I say I'm going to meet you soon, see you soon, what would you all say?
Yeah.
Hasta pronto.
Hasta pronto.
Yes.
Hasta pronto. Hasta la vista is see you till we meet again. And if I'm meeting you tomorrow?
Hasta la pronto.
No, if I'm meeting you tomorrow.
Hasta
mañana. Hasta mañana.
Hasta mañana.
Yes.
Hasta mañana.
If I'm going to meet till see you till we meet again.
Hasta la vista.
Hasta la vista. And if I'm sorry for something, I'm sorry.
Lo siento.
Lo siento.
Lo siento.
Lo siento.
Lo siento.
Lo siento.
Please, how do you say please?
Por favor.
Por favor. Very good.
Por favor.
You all are picking up very well.
No, not everybody.
We are going to talk now in Spanish. After I finish teaching all everything, we are going to talk. Let me see. You all make a conversation now in Spanish.
More is enough one day. It's too much.
Only that much? You all don't want to do so much more?
Baapre, that's too much. That first thing only we will have to buy heart now.
A little more.
Little more. Let's see how much you all pick up. You all will pick up. This much is enough. I mean, this much you all can pick up in a day. See,
Then when Corona is over, we have to go to a trip to Spain, with you.
Yes, definitely. I also want to visit Spain. I'm waiting for Corona to get over to go to Spain.
I went there when I was just 35 years old.
I haven't gone to Spain. I went to the US. There also they speak a lot of Spanish.
But we used to communicate in English only.
I have spoken to some people there in Spanish. I could understand when they were talking in Spanish. There were a lot of Mexicans in the US. So it's fun. Spanish is really fun. Because I like the songs and the dances. Like that's how I've picked up. I mean, I was so fond of listening to the Spanish songs. The Spanish songs are a lot of fun and they have that Spanish dance also. It's
right. I've learned French. I worked in Algeria, I worked in Algiers. There they used French and Arabic language. There I learned French just like that. No classes, nothing, but I learned. Talking with patients, talking with
Yeah,
patients
when
and
you
then
listen to a lot of
doctor.
Spanish and you're talking, you learn that way.
Yes. It's
Now,
good.
como te llamas is what is your name. Actually, the literal pronunciation of como te llamas is how are you called. But we would say, what is your name? We don't say, ¿qué es tu nombre? We say, como te llamas. So you would say, me llamo, and then you would say your name. And this is the formal part of it. ¿Cómo se llama usted?
So double
¿cómo
L
te
is Y,
llamas?
yo.
Pardon?
Kamal ma'am, here the double L is Y, yamas.
Yes. Sorry, I forgot to tell you all. The double L is a year sound.
¿Cómo se llama?
¿Cómo te llamas? The double L is a year sound. Then this is me llamo. It's not me, it's me. In English, we say this as me, but in Spanish, it would be me. Me llamo. So you all say this. ¿Cómo te llamas?
Why you are saying
¿Cómo te
te?
llamas?
It's te, no?
¿Cómo te llamas?
Te or
Te.
te, no?
Te is
¿Cómo te
you.
llamas?
So here,
¿Cómo
¿cómo
te llamas?
¿Cómo te llamas? ¿Cómo te
¿Cómo
llamas?
te llamas?
¿Cómo te llamas? So when
I'm
it is
asking you,
formal,
¿cómo te llamas?
so when it is formal, it is say.
¿Cómo se llama usted? Yes, that's because you're not saying tú, no? So it becomes
Okay,
say. That is formal.
Okay.
They is you.
is you?
¿Cómo se llama usted?
¿Cómo te llamas?
¿Cómo
¿Cómo
te
se
llamas?
your name?
Now you all say ¿cómo te llamas? And then tell me your name with me llamo.
¿Cómo te llamas?
¿Cómo se llama?
¿Cómo te llamas?
llamas?
Me llamo.
Me
Se
Not
llamo
me, me
Maggie.
llamo.
Jyoti.
Me
So
llamo.
not
llamo
me,
Jyoti.
Me
me
llamo
llamo.
Me llamo Maggie.
Me llamo.
¿Cómo te llamas?
Me llamo, not me llamo. Me llamo.
Me llamo Jyoti.
And this is ¿cómo se llama usted?
Me llamo Rekha. ¿Cómo te llamas?
Vinita.
¿Cómo te llamas? Me llamo Rekha.
Me llamo Vinda.
Me llamo Sunita.
Marguerite.
Me llamo Vinita. Me
Muy bien.
llamo.
What did I say? Muy bien.
Me llamo.
Me, I'm good.
Muy bien means very good. ¿Cómo se llama usted? Now you all said ¿cómo se llama usted?
¿Cómo se llama?
¿Cómo se llama usted?
¿Cómo se llama?
¿Cómo
¿Cómo
se llama?
se
usted?
llama?
¿Cómo se llama usted?
¿Cómo
¿Cómo
se
se llama
usted?
usted?
Llama usted.
Usted. ¿Cómo te llama? Me llamo. Me
Me
llamo.
You
llamo
don't say D in
Vinita.
this, always
No,
the.
no. In
D
this,
Pardon?
in this,
Not E. D we don't pronounce ever.
B,
Usted,
it is
the.
there in some, not every time. It's usually B.
Okay.
Mucho gusto is pleased to meet you or nice to meet you. And then you would reply, if somebody tells you mucho gusto, you would reply encantado. And if you're a female, you would say encantada.
Okay. Say it. Ma'am, please say it again.
Mucho gusto, encantado or encantada.
So when do we say
First, you all tell me
encantada?
First, you all pronounce mucho gusto.
Mucho gusto.
mucho gusto.
Mucho gusto. Encantado.
You break it up.
Encantada.
If you can't pronounce it, break it up.
Encantado.
Encantado or encantada.
Mucho gusto.
Encantado.
Encantada.
What does that mean, encantado?
That also means pleased to meet you.
The same.
Nice to meet
It means the
And
same thing.
when do we say encantada?
A female would say encantada.
Okay.
Because when you're after you meet somebody and then you're leaving, they would say pleased to meet you. They would say mucho gusto. Then you would reply encantado or encantada. That means you're also pleased to meet them. Everyone got the pronunciation of encantado,
see.
encantada?
See, the person
Encantada.
will say mucho gusto, which means nice to meet you. And when you reply, you say encantada if you're a female.
Yes. Perfect.
Right? Ha.
Yes.
So the meaning is the same, but the question
Yes.
is different. Ha. Okay.
Meaning is the same.
Okay.
It's just a way of replying.
Ah.
Where have you written encantada?
I've just added a A, no? So you either say encantado or encantada.
Okay. But you are not written it here in the chart.
There, it is there in the chart.
It
It's
is
there
there.
in the charts. Encantado, and I've added a A. You can make the encantado into encantada. You mean to
No,
say
I
the
can't see
pronunciation
that.
are not written?
Yeah, it's written. No, it's okay.
It's written. It's written. I just added in the pronunciation.
In the pronunciation, you have not written.
Yeah, I'll add it in the pronunciation.
Yes, Kamalji, can we get this chart later on in notes?
Yeah, definitely. I'll send it to you all.
Okay,
Thank
then we
you.
don't need to copy
Thank
it.
you.
You're welcome.
Tada is for female
Nada.
and tado is for male.
This is your first class,
Yes.
no?
Yes. Today is the first class. It's just a trial basic class.
Okay.
So senior, here again, this is a near sound. Senior, senora, senorita. You all have heard senorita, I think. That song is there.
Yeah. Senorita in the song we've heard.
Yes. So senor is Mr., senora is Mrs., and senorita is Miss.
Okay.
We stress the R more.
No, we are not stressing the R.
Okay.
Senor, senora,
Senora.
senorita.
The stress
But
is
when
more
you're
on
pronouncing this N sound, it's a near sound. So senor, senora, senorita.
Senor, senora, senorita.
Senor.
Senor,
Senora, and senorita.
Not senor. It's senora.
Senora, senorita.
Senora, senorita.
Senorita.
Señor, señora, señorita.
Senor, senora, senorita.
Now, de donde eres? Where are you from? This is again informal.
¿De dónde eres?
¿De dónde eres?
¿De dónde eres?
¿De dónde eres?
¿De dónde?
O eres.
¿De
¿De
dónde?
dónde eres?
That is from where are you? Where are you from?
De donde
Yo
eres.
soy de
¿Do dónde eres? ¿Do
India.
dónde
No,
Yo sé
¿de dónde
India.
eres?
eres?
¿De dónde
¿De
eres?
dónde
¿De
eres?
dónde eres?
Where are you from? ¿De dónde eres?
Everybody got this? ¿De dónde eres?
Yes,
Every reference
yes,
says,
¿De dónde eres?
¿De dónde
¿De
eres?
dónde eres?
how would you
¿De
reply?
dónde
Yo
eres?
Yo soy de.
Yo soy de
Yo
India.
soy
Yo
de.
soy de India. Yo
Yo soy de
Mumbai.
India.
Yo soy de India.
Yo soy de India.
Yo soy de
Yo
India.
soy de India.
How do
Yo,
they
yo.
pronounce India? Do they pronounce India or anything else?
India is India only. But United States is Estados Unidos.
Hmm.
So yo soy de India. And the same thing if you want to say formally, de donde es usted.
¿De dónde es usted?
So now you all know usted means up. That's formal.
Yes, yes. ¿De dónde
De
es
donde es
usted?
usted? Where are you from? Again, this person would reply as yo soy de, and then the place.
Hmm.
Yo
If
soy
you're from
de
United
India.
States, you would say yo soy de Estados Unidos.
Hmm.
Aldo,
Donde
Estados
es
Unidos.
usted?
Did everyone say this? De donde es usted?
Yes.
De
¿De
donde
dónde
es
es usted?
es
¿De
usted.
dónde
De
es
donde
usted?
es usted.
De
Yo
donde
soy
De
de.
donde
es
De
usted.
donde
Right.
Yo
es.
soy de India.
Yo soy de
Yo soy
India.
de India.
¿Dónde va?
If I ask you, ¿dónde vives? Where do you stay?
For,
Where do you
for
live?
US, what do you say?
Vives.
Vivo en Mumbai.
Vivo en Calcutta.
Vivo
Vivo
in Mumbai. Vivo.
Vivo in Mumbai.
Vivo en Chennai.
Very good. Everybody is from different places. Nice to know that.
Mhm.
Vivo en
Excuse-
Pune.
Excuse me.
Vivo
Yes.
en
For US, what do you say?
Estados Unidos.
Estados Unidos.
Estados
And for New
Unidos.
Zealand or anything? Any other place?
That is different for each place. I just told
New
you all about
Zealand?
India, Mumbai,
New
and
Zealand?
US.
New Zealand?
Nueva Zealand, not now. I won't teach all other. Everybody is going to get confused because we have to finish.
Okay.
So did everybody get this till here? Did you all say
Yes.
Donde Vives and Vivo in Mumbai?
¿Dónde vives? Vivo
¿Dónde
en
vives?
Vivo
En
en
Vivo
Dubai.
Mumbai.
en Mumbai.
esto. ¿Qué?
What is Vives?
Eh,
Where do you live?
Hmm.
No, that is with respect or anything, or it is for
No,
anybody?
this is informal. This is informal. This is not with respect. I have not added another
Because
one with
it is
respect.
not with respect.
No, this is not with respect.
Yes.
This one,
And
this
why
would be
the
for you.
inverted, why the question mark is reversed? Any particular reason?
No, they always write, even for exclamation and for questions, they start with the inverted question mark, and for exclamation, inverted exclamation mark, and then they end with a straight one.
Okay.
So everybody got this?
Yes.
¿Cómo se dice dash in español? So español is Spanish. Español, again, N has that near, that curve, so it's a near sound. ¿Cómo se dice dash in español? So if I say, ¿cómo se dice apple in español? Means how do you say apple in Spanish?
Hmm.
Apple.
¿Cómo
Spanish.
se?
Apple is una manzana.
Una
manzana.
If I
manzana.
ask you all, ¿cómo se dice apple en español?
Dice. ¿Cómo se dice en español?
¿Cómo se dice?
So how do you
Una
say
manzana.
it?
Una
¿Cómo se
manzana.
dice apple en español?
Una manzana.
Una manzana.
Yes.
That's an apple.
Una is an.
You've
Manzana
not
is
put the
an.
pronunciation for this.
One.
You've not put the pronunciation for this.
I have not written all these pronunciations because I just made it in a hurry, this part.
Okay, okay, okay. No issues, no issues.
¿Cómo
When
se
I'm sending
dice
it, I'll complete it
orange
and I'll send it with the
en
pronunciation.
español?
Thank you.
Español.
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 Español. Español.
Español. So you all say this. ¿Cómo se dice apple en español?
¿Cómo se dice apple en español?
¿Cómo se dice
Apple en
en español? Una manzana.
¿Cómo se dice
Una
apple
manzana.
en español?
¿Cómo se
manzana.
dice orange en español?
Orange is naranja.
हाँ तो दो बजे सिखा दो मैं कितनी देर से बना हुआ तो खाना था
A is
So what do they say for Apple computer?
Computer is ordenador.
No, I'm saying, do they say una manzana computer, whatever it is?
No.
Apple is una manjana, not computer.
So that's why I said.
Nice one.
Eating apple.
Eating apple.
So
okay.
good. I hope all of you are enjoyed this class today.
The last one.
And more is there. Arre baap re.
¿Qué es esto? ¿Qué es esto is what is this?
¿Qué es esto?
What is
¿Qué
this?
es esto?
So you would say esto es un libro. This is a book.
Esto un libro.
esto es
First you all say ¿qué es esto?
¿qué es esto?
What is this?
Showing you this. ¿Qué es esto? If I'm showing you something, ¿qué es esto? What is this? So you say esto es un libro.
Esto
Esto
es un libro.
es libro. Esto es
Say the full sentence.
Un libro.
¿Qué es esto?
Yes,
Esto es un libro.
Es un
libro.
Libro came
Esto
from
es-
library. The root must have been library.
¿Qué es esto?
Library is biblioteca. In Spanish, library is biblioteca.
But how do you know? You have to say un or an.
That is masculine, feminine. That I'll teach you all later.
Okay. Esto es un libro.
Esto es un libro.
Esto
Esto
es this.
libro. Esto
Now, if I ask you, ¿dónde vives? How would you reply?
Arre baap re.
Here it is. What is Hare Bapre in that? It's so easy.
Vivo en
Mumbai.
¿De dónde eres?
Vive en Mumbai. Libro is book. Libro means book.
Vivo is live.
Yo soy de India.
Yes. ¿Cómo te llamas?
¿Cómo se llama? What is your name?
My name is
Anita.
Spanish, no English. Me llamo.
Me llamo
Marguerite.
Me llamo my name.
¿Cómo estás?
¿Cómo está? How are you?
Fine, thank
¿Cómo está?
Estoy
Bien, très bien.
Estoy bien.
Estoy bien.
Estoy
Gracias.
bien.
How are you?
Estoy bien, gracias.
Usted,
Usted.
gracias.
Usted.
Y tú, usted.
Y tú.
Estoy bien. Gracias.
Estoy bien. It's not bien. It's not French. You have to pronounce each and every letter.
Estoy bien.
Estoy bien. Gracias.
Estoy bien, gracias.
Estoy bien. Gracias.
Estoy bien, gracias. Y tú, usted.
Y tú or y usted. Don't say usted. Just say y tú.
Y tú or y usted. Okay.
Estoy bien, gracias.
te llamas usted?
Estoy bien.
What is please?
Por
favor.
Por favor.
Por favor.
Por favor.
What is thank you?
Gracias.
What is I'm sorry?
Lo siento.
Lo siento. Lo siento.
Gracias.
Lo siento.
What is see you tomorrow?
Hasta mañana.
Hasta la vista.
Hasta mañana.
Hasta mañana. What is pleased to meet you? Pleased to meet you.
Encantado.
Mucho
Mucho
gusto.
gusto.
Mucho
Mucho
gusto and
Oh,
encantado.
encantado, encantada.
Mucho gusto.
Encantado.
Mucho gusto.
Encantada.
Encantado.
Mucho
Da.
gusto also we can say, no? Encantado.
Encantada.
Thank you, Kamal. I think that was a lovely session, and I'm sure everybody enjoyed that.
Gracias,
big-
Yes,
Kamal.
yes, totally. We loved it. I loved it.
Mucho
Good,
gracias.
very nice,
Hasta
very nice.
pronto.
Muchas gracias.
Muchas gracias.
Gracias, Kamal.
Muchas gracias.
Hasta.
De
I
nada.
want to show you a Spanish doll, please.
What?
I want to show you a Spanish doll.
Okay.
Yeah, show
Ah.
us. Show us.
Very nice, very nice.
Can't
Yeah,
see.
very sweet.
This I bought when I went there, no? Flamingo dance.
Yeah, flamenco. They have a famous flamenco dance.
Right. It's so beautiful.
Yeah, so somebody's asking when we'll have the session again. We are not sure. When it is scheduled, we will definitely let you know.
No,
again.
we will learn all this for 1 week. After that, you can have.
Yes, yes. Yeah.
Really
So thank you
enjoyed.
so much,
Gracias.
Kamal. Gracias. And
Thank you.
Mucho
Mucho
gracias.
gracias.
De nada.
we'll have a complete
It was
basic
nice.
module
It was
for
nice.
We'll wait for
session.
that. We'll wait for the file to come so he can learn.
Encantada.
Hasta la vista. Hasta la vista.
Hasta la vista.
yeah.
Mucho gusto.
Adios.
Okay.
Mucho gracias.
Thank you.
Adios.
Bye
Hasta la
bye.
vista.
Bye
Bye.
everyone.
Bye, Anita. Bye, ma'am.
Ciao. Bye. Ciao.
Bye, Anita. Bye.
Ciao. Adios.
Hi. Hi. Hi.